Hello. Welcome to this new video, and I want to show you and explaining about OER AI in Guatemalan education. In this case, it is amazing because it's not only about the place; it is about common Creative Commons license, and it's too important to use it as educators. And it is not necessary to use it just because you are not a teacher, of course. It is important to know that sometimes it doesn't matter if you have many materials about other things. It's necessary to share the person that created that because you have no this idea before, and maybe you have another kind of interactive incredible idea with these same examples, but you have to be sure to put in all the things, all the necessary things, or the information to show them to everyone. Okay, so in this case I want to show you one of these things. And if you see, I created this kind of presentation for you because it is important to show them and just not only explain by my face and that's it. No. And if you know it, there's a lot of apps that are able to create like with AI and amazing presentations. And you it's necessary to explain it and be specific with the things you want. Okay. In this case, we have um, all this kind of information and exploring integration open educational resources. And what is this? If you see, we have to go to the first presentation. And I know sometimes there are many kind of topics that you don't know it, but what is this kind of open educational resources, as it were said before? Now we have many opportunities to have open, as they were saying, resources for teachers, learning how to use some materials, and it's free. This is a good thing, okay? Remember that we have many opportunities to use it maybe in books, and it was too complicated because never have these kind of opportunities, and you are able to modify and share these resources. But remember, sometimes it's without restrictions, and sometimes it is necessary to put in many licenses. Okay, so in this case, this kind of OER are free to promote it and everything about the learners that want to have these materials. And in Guatemala, it's the same thing. Okay, because sometimes it depends on the country. We have all the materials or all the resources, um, where it could be an impact of AI on education. So we have the way to personalize learning experience, real-time feedback and support. That's something that I really like to do to have, right? Identify knowledge gaps, of course. So it is important to know it that have many kind of lesson plans. In my case, I prefer to use it, give you many ideas, and automatically give you the feedback and support that you need when you show them this kind of AI. Okay, to the students. Sometimes we need to explain it in other way because sometimes it depends on the age, or you only have to explain it by pictures or with good information, the kind way. So it is important. Um, you can analyze all the knowledge they need. Um, you have to adjust in depends of the strategy do you want to choose. Okay, so let's see another information here. Oh, types of credit commons license. You know it. Sometimes, um, if you have lucky in this case and you putting anything like the license, that's okay. But to be honest, it is better to be in professional and formal, and be able to search on the web that we have a now opportunity to search it about all the license. It depends on the things you want to share. So for you, I share and I exploring in the website. And if you go to creativecommons.org, the original page, you have many kind of details that you can use it. It depends. If you remix, if you adapt it, you can use this one. Okay. Or sometimes, maybe there are some users that remix, adapt, and build upon the material in a media or format. So, we have many things. But if you want to read it before, that's okay. You can search for this page. And I prefer to search in another way just to be sure, to be clear. Remember that. Others can copy, as I the information say it. You can remix it, and at the same time show who is the creator, who is the owner of that, okay, within the specific name. Sometimes it is not necessary to put in all the informations, but if you only copy and at the same time you need to distribute it on display perform and share alike. We share alike. Others can show them, of course, your work, everything, but obviously, just identify who is the owner as well. Because okay, this is one of the things that I share that I found. But let me tell you, this is an idea from, and it depends the name, right? And no commercial. It is that you of course copy that. You can share the maybe the link, maybe the documents. It depends, but you don't have to show them like not commercial, right? You only to the purpose, only the things that you need to explain it to the straight, and that's it. Okay. And I have another one way to know it, how to use it. Copy and publish. That's okay. You have the necessary information here. What is exactly that you have to use it? Attribution required, for example. So users can use your work commercially. Commercially use only to this kind of license, CC by BY, CC by Y and D, and modify and adapt. That's okay. But the things that you cannot able to do it is CCBI and D and CCBI and C and D. Okay. But what is about it? So you can go to the same page that I showed you and explaining what is the meaning of that. Okay. So it is good to share with everyone this information because sometimes we don't know it. This is an amazing idea and I have to use it. No, it wasn't your idea the first time. You don't know it, how it started, how it was a hard situation, like how I structured it, how I created at the first time, and that is an incredible idea. But you have no idea how many, not only years, but many months they are able to do it. It depends on the things that I want to share. It's a book, it's about a technology app or an creative class, creative resources, okay? And in Guatemala as well, remember that the timeline, have many changes when you integrated this kind of open educational resources. And if you know, since 2018 to 2022, it was better every day. Okay, because in 2018 only was the introduction, how we improve it. In next year we have some collaboration with AI, and sometimes we have no idea, just because we have the pandemic, and that's why we have to search for a new opportunity to use it, the technology, because we don't know with um, maybe how many years we are stay there. But finally, we decided to continue working on the website and at the same time face to face. And if you see 2022 increase every day for students, um, there are many schools that created this kind of. You can find many advanced technology with OER, and that's something that I really appreciated for them. Okay, and if we continue with this, we have concrete examples of ER in Guatemala schools. Um, but if you see, we can have this kind of adoption textbooks, and I don't know it how to use it the first time, but I know we were able to search in information in YouTube, how you use it, if it is important to use materials without license, or if you have to do it, just try to read everything that show you, that the information show you, right? And it will be easy for you for increase the student engagement. That's something that I really like it about students. Um, so it is necessary to use it for teachers, and it will be help to all the students that need to show them, and maybe they can help us with the same things and show us many ideas, many resources. Um, and remember, the lesson plan, it is necessary. That's the only one of the important things to creating and personalizing with some amazing strategies that sometimes we only focus on the few things, but I know we are able to create the many strategies by your own. I know, right? So um what is the transformative role? What is the role here about the artificial intelligence? You know that sometimes we have to personalize adaptive assessments, and sometimes the innovation, it is better every day. If you see there's like a amazing classroom that I wish to have before, because sometimes we only decorating like in few things, many things. But in this case, you can imagine to be in this case in this space. You are able to focus, um, and be glad and happy to learn more. I wish to have it, and I know it was better for me. But now that's our new opportunity to show them the way we want to do it in another moment that we don't have. Remember that the materials are better, experiences, of course, every day, and sometimes this kind of collaboration with remixing and personalities, it will be active at the same time, like this kind of prior knowledge. And that's the only thing. One of the keys is to motivate them, right? Um, I prefer to use in my website and search for free in web technologies and resources. And sometimes I know one of the things that you really like it, sometimes you have to pay for that. But remember that we have AI resources to writing in specific, and then maybe give you free things that you have no idea. So but remember, guys, it is necessary to use license. This is the important thing. um at the same time, be able to know how to use this kind of strategies in Guatemala about schools that we have opportunity, right? um in conclusion, you know it, and this kind of open educational resources are amazing. Gives you like challenge for the students, and at the same time for teachers, and gives you many ideas that maybe you don't know it at the first time, and gives you many chances to continue and share with other teachers that maybe are starting with this. It is necessary to see if the students learn and practice every day, not only for that moment, from the rest of their lives, or in university as well, in college. So for me, this is the information I have for you, and I hope you can use it. Don't forget to, but that I will show you in my website, in Facebook, all these kind of links that you can see in the website. And I hope you like it, because this is one of the videos that I really want to share with you, and I hope you can continue with me in this kind of channel. Okay, so see you later.